Hey everyone, it's Tommy from TechNexus, and thanks for joining me for the third video of this week's series on Plant and Revit and Navisworks. Now, if you've been following me for the last couple of days, we've brought Revit into Navisworks with our sort of plant overlaid in the Revit model, and then we've located our cable tray from Revit, and in the last couple of days I ended up modeling up some of the fittings and whatnot within Revit. And as we all know, Revit is not going to go into Plant 3D. So it's unfortunate, but we have to export this out to an AutoCAD file for Plant to see it. And ultimately, I want to see these cable trays inside a Plant Ortho. Now, inside Revit, I just go to File, Save. So I'm just saving my model first, and then I'm going to use the export DWG command to export out this current file. So I'm going to call it 00-MEC0001, and I'm going to put a Revit at the end of it just so people working in Plant will know that it's a Revit file. So if we jump back to Plant 3D, and then I right click and I copy that drawing off my desktop into Plant 3D, so now it's part of the project. And if I open it inside AutoCAD, we're going to see all of those Revit elements in there. And to clean it up, we don't need to see all of these levels. And we're left with the Revit file itself. Okay, so I'm going to save that. And if I jump into my overall master, so this is the overall file that we have inside Plant 3D just to walk around and review the models, we can now attach that as an XREF into the overall master, and then you're going to see how our cable tray is going to sit along these pipe racks. Right click on it, XREF into current drawing, overlay, yes, and then there it is. Okay, there's that pink colored cable tray, and if we zoom in and around, we're going to see that we have the risers coming in. So it all looks pretty good for the time being, but just for now we're just going to leave it as is. So now I want to jump into the orthos. So close off the overall master, switch to the orthographic drawing. Let that just close and save out. And then when I switch to my Ortho tab, I've already got some files in here. So if we have a look at 00GA100, that was just an overall representation of the model. And I haven't changed the scale yet. I'm not going to, but obviously for your project, you'll need to. And I want to edit this view, and I want to add another model. So I click on Edit View, select the viewport. And now I want to come up here and go 3D model selection, and I want to pick the Revit model. So I might as well, we're not selecting STR002 because we've got the advanced steel file in here. We've got the area 1 files, the area 2 files, and the area 3 files. So I'm going to detach the area 3 structure and then attach the advanced steel file in its place. And then we're just going to let that run. So click on OK. I don't need to do anything else here. Again, for this video, for my project, I'm not getting into as much detail as what you guys might normally do for your project, but we're just going to let that run. And then we're going to see our new updated file. So there's that cable tray. So it is from Revit. And again, unfortunately, it is not a live model or a live file. So you will have to, at some point, for want of a better term, dumb it down to an AutoCAD file, and then that way inside the orthos we can see it in there. We can do the same for this view here, and we have one of the equipment areas with a couple of the structural models. So we'll do the same thing. We'll edit the view, select the viewport, and then click on the 3D model selection again. And we're going to pick all of area 1, all of area 2, area 3 equipment, piping, the advanced steel model, the Revit model as well, and go OK. Okay, so it's linked all the files in, and then we click on OK. Again, like the first one, this is quite a large, so when I first created that view, we didn't have as much information or as much detail, so the view was only processed against what we currently had, but you will need to obviously go through and update and make changes as you see fit. And you can see here we've obviously trimmed off that tank, but we can tidy all of that up later. And here you have the cable tray. It's just hidden behind there. And also what's happened, I've left it on accidentally, is the hidden lines. So we don't want that. I'm just going to click on edit view, select the viewport, and up in the palette up here, it's got hidden line piping. And I want to say no hidden lines because I just want a sort of a perspective or a sort of isometric view of my model, and I don't want to have to fiddle around with hidden lines and turning them on or off or whatever. I just want to present this to whoever might need to see this information, and I just want to see it without the hidden lines. So Plant 3D is going to recut that view and take the hidden lines out, and there you can see we've got our cable tray. Again, it's probably hard to see just in the background there that we do have that in there. So again, hopefully it's been informative for you. Unfortunately, we have to dumb that model down from Revit to get it into Plant, but once we do get it into Plant as an AutoCAD file, we can cut views and sections through that. So again, hopefully it's been quite informative for you. Thumbs up if you liked the video, thumbs down if you didn't. Please do subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to get daily notifications of all of my videos. And tomorrow we're going to start pumping out a couple isometrics of our piping model, and I've got a little bit of a surprise for you on Friday. We're going to jump back into Navisworks and do some animations, but just wait for Friday and see what comes up, and hopefully it'll satisfy some of your needs on Plant. And thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for some isometrics. See you later.